it's Lindsay and welcome back to Pie Week, where every single day this week I'm sharing with you guys a new pie video. From the best ever pie crust to my favorite pie flavors to totally show-stopping decorations. Today we are making my personal favorite, the best chocolate cream pie. You knew I couldn't get through Pie Week without throwing something chocolate in the mix, so for all of you chocolate lovers out there like me, don't worry, I got you. This is the most creamy, dreamy, amazing chocolate cream pie you've ever had. You will never say no to a slice of pie after you try this. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to tap that subscribe button to be the first to see my all new videos. This chocolate cream filling is so silky and rich, it just melts on your tongue. It's topped with sweetened whipped cream, gorgeous chocolate flakes, and little pie crust hearts to finish it off. So we start with the crust, and as always, I'll leave the full written recipe for you guys down below, or you can get it at lindsayandbakes.com. Now I made my super simple homemade from scratch all-butter pie crust for this recipe because it's super easy to just make in advance. You can pop it in the fridge or the freezer until you're ready to assemble the pie, but you can definitely make this with store-bought crust too for an easy alternative. I just like making my crust from scratch because it's buttery and delicious and just totally ties the whole pie together. So if you want to make the crust from scratch too, be sure to check out that video. So for this pie, we're going to use a pre-baked pie crust, and you can use my homemade version or you can use a store-bought version, but just press a 9-inch pie dough into a pie dish. Then just flute the edges of your pie dough using your fingers to create a pretty scalloped look. Then we're just going to pop this in the freezer for about 20 minutes while we preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. This way the crust will really hold its shape when we bake it. So once our pie dough is chilled, we're just going to line it with parchment paper and fill it with some pie weights, or you can use some dried rice or dried beans. And then just go ahead and pop it in your preheated oven for 20 minutes. Then remove the pie from the oven, lift out the parchment and the weights, and you're going to prick the bottom of the crust all over with a fork to release any steam so it doesn't bubble up. Then to create that beautiful golden flaky layer on top, we're going to go ahead and brush some egg wash all over the top of the crust. Then we pop it back into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown all over. And at this point, I like to tent the edges of the pie crust with some foil to keep it from getting too dark in the oven. And there's your beautiful pre-baked golden brown pie crust. Now just go ahead and let this cool completely while we cut out some little heart shapes with the cookie cutter from the extra pie dough. I just made 8 little small ones and 8 medium ones. So just go ahead and brush your little heart designs with some egg wash, and we're just gonna go ahead and bake these for about 5 to 10 minutes in our preheated oven until they're just lightly golden brown. Then once they're cool, I just like to drizzle them with a little bit of melted chocolate to give it a little extra something special. And if you have any extra chocolate left over, go ahead and pipe some hearts right onto a piece of wax or parchment paper. Then we're just gonna pop this in the fridge to let everything set, and then we can use them as decorations on top of our pie at the end. All right, now we can get started on the chocolate cream filling. So we're just gonna separate our eggs and place our egg yolks in a medium heat-proof bowl and just gently whisk them together. Then in a small saucepan, we're just gonna whisk together our sugar, cornstarch, cocoa powder, and salt. Stir in your half and half until it's nice and smooth, and then go ahead and add in your chocolate. And you can totally customize your filling by using dark chocolate or bittersweet chocolate or milk chocolate or a combination. I just like using semi-sweet because it's the perfect amount of sweetness and rich chocolate flavor. Then just bring this to a boil over medium heat, stirring occasionally. Now we're gradually gonna pour about a cup of our chocolate mixture into our egg yolks. And this is called tempering your eggs. It's just gonna heat them up a little bit so you don't add the whole eggs right into the hot pot, because then the eggs are gonna cook. You're gonna have scrambled eggs in your filling, and it's just gonna be a disaster. So go ahead and heat them up a little bit. Then you're gonna whisk the egg yolk mixture back into the saucepan and just whisk this together to bring it back to a boil. And we're just gonna boil this, stirring it for about a minute until the filling is nice and thick. Then just go ahead and remove it from the heat, and we're gonna stir in a little butter for richness and some vanilla extract. Then just pour the mixture into a bowl and press a piece of saran wrap directly on top of the surface of the filling to prevent it from forming a skin. Then we're gonna go ahead and let this cool while we prepare our whipped cream, or if you're making it in advance, just go ahead and pop it in the fridge, and then when you're ready, just take it out and fill your pie pan. We're topping this pie with some sweetened whipped cream. It takes like 5 minutes to whip together. If you want a little shortcut, you can always use a tub of whipped topping or a can of whipped cream, but the homemade stuff, oh my gosh, it hits the spot, it's so good. So our whipped cream is super simple. I've just had my bowl in the freezer to chill, and all we're gonna do is pour our cream right into our chilled mixing bowl, add a little sugar and vanilla extract, and starting on low speed, just go ahead and beat the cream and increase to high speed until it's nice and fluffy and you have stiff peaks. Then go ahead and transfer this to a piping bag fitted with a star tip so we can go ahead and decorate the pie once we put it all together. So now that our filling has cooled completely, we're just gonna go ahead and spoon it right into our baked pie shell. And then just go ahead and level off the top so it's nice and smooth. And at this point, you want to chill it in the fridge for at least 8 hours. I like to do it overnight just so the filling has a chance to thicken and set up, so when you slice into it, you get that nice, thick, perfect slice. Now it's time to decorate, so we're just gonna pipe swirls of our whipped cream all around the edge of the pie. And for the decorations, just slide a vegetable peeler across a bar of chocolate that's been at room temperature or slightly warm. And that's gonna create these beautiful chocolate curls and chocolate shavings to put on top. And just sprinkle those all over the whipped cream. Then I went ahead and piped some more swirls of whipped cream all around the pie and garnish it with our little pie crust hearts. Then to make it extra fancy, just take the little chocolate hearts we made earlier and place them right in the center in a nice little circle. And just go ahead and refrigerate the pie until you're ready to serve, or go ahead and slice it and dig in. I can't wait to try it. If you guys give it a try, be sure to tag me in a picture on social media at Lindsay and Bakes. Let me know how it went, or share this video with a chocolate lover in your life who you know would totally fall in love with this pie. Oh my gosh, look how rich and decadent this is. All right, let's take a bite. The filling is so silky and decadent and literally just melts in your mouth. The fresh whipped cream and that crunchy crust to give it some contrast with that velvety filling. You guys, this is the best pie I've ever had, hands down. If you guys love this recipe, you're also gonna love the rest of my Pie Week videos, so be sure to check those out too. I hope you guys love this pie as much as I did. Thanks so much for watching and leaving me comments. You guys are the best. I love you so much. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel for tons more videos that I know you're gonna love, and I'll see you right here next time. Bye guys. You guys, it's the last day of Pie Week on my YouTube channel, but you knew I wouldn't leave you hanging without something chocolate. So we are making chocolate cream pie. You guys, it's velvety and smooth and melt in your mouth. Amazing. You have to try it. It's by far my favorite. So a little hack for getting cool little chocolate curls to top your pies is using a vegetable peeler on a bar of, room temp or slightly softened chocolate. Also, the melty ooey gooey chocolate is the best. I'll never understand people who like their chocolate frozen.